Hey, welcome back again, viewers and subscribers. So, continuing this video on guava, Guava. I want to speak on guava being used as a alimental therapy for the chronic treatment of type 2 diabetes mellitus, as mentioned in that study from 2010 in Japan by Duraguchi and Miyazaki et al. So again, as it was stated in the article, it is suggested that the chronic suppression of postprandial blood glucose elevation is important in preventing type 2 diabetes mellitus, and that guava leaf tea is considered useful as an alimenthotherapy for chronic treatment. Now, alimenthotherapy, also known as dietotherapy, refers to the treatment of disease through dietary methods. It's the use of specific foods or dietary plans to manage or alleviate the symptoms of various conditions. And when in the Caribbean here, there's a long-held quote that prevention is better than cure, and I firmly believe, even from the scriptures, that nature has everything for us. You just have to pay attention to our diet. Right? When you read about kalo, right, staff of life, these dashin, these plants in Hawaii, before contact with other civilizations, right? The Hawaiian people, man, they ate about 15 pounds of kalo, of taro daily, and they never developed these chronic diseases, these chronic conditions, right? And even on this island St. Vincent, where we just destroying all these plants, we're hardly eating these fruits. They're just here wasted. We don't respect nature, and we see what's happening. But now the paradigm has shifted. Now there's a return to nature. There's a call. You gotta return to your roots, nature, right? You gotta deal with these plants, man. You gotta respect nature. Consume these fruits. Just eat food from the ground, man. You got these planting trees. You got these banana trees. You got cassava. And you got so many fruit trees. Damsel, right? There's a call, man. You gotta return to nature, man. You gotta stay natural, man. Notwithstanding, you still gotta be mindful, because not because it's natural that means it's 100% safe. There's caution in everything, right? There has to be a balance, but your best bet is returning to nature. You're paying close attention to your diet. You are what you eat, right? You are what you eat. And as from this study, it says a guava, man, like others, man, once you consume it within your diet, it can be used to treat these chronic conditions like diabetes for long-term treatment, right? But I'm just doing my part, just getting that knowledge out there, getting the information out, spreading that light. And I'm amazed. I'll continue to be amazed how Vincentians, how health conscious they've become. I heard people say it, that they're health conscious. I've seen it for myself. So kudos to you guys, especially for the support. We're in this together. It's interconnectedness, it's oneness. All right. So yeah, that's it for this video. No need to go on and on anymore. Yeah. So guava is an alimenthotherapy treatment to control diabetes mellitus, prevent, treat. Yeah. Thanks again for watching.